just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last a day. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Wilson. Flushed out right. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
throwing is Wilson. Rolling to his right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
6-yard line.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Again, Wilson. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37. That one goes for 24 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. The first carry down. This is Williams fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle, there to make the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
from the 35 on 2nd down. Wilson, open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. They give to Taylor out of the gun.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson being chased out left. And incomplete.
Wilson.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Single, slop. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. 31's the mic.
Wilson to throw on 3rd down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
13-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 13. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Green Bay.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. On third down, here's Jones. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after one on EA Sports. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A nice run there by Jones on first down as he'll wind up getting about 5. So 2nd and 5 coming up.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 now. Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson going to throw right side here. Complete.
Wilson's pass.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Wilson going right side here, and that's complete. And to the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the first.
Down.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Looking deep for Adams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
That's what I want to see.
Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. Well, the game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11th.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that one.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Kenny Clark, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
14. Hey, you got 3 down.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football. Knowing full well, he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Mike 20. Oh, you got deep? Mike 20. Record. Everyone, Mike 20. 14.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals.
3-yard line.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Alert. Go, baby, new turnovers. Get that ball. 31's the mic. Keep it up, defense.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brought down at the 48-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
He was looking for Daniels that time.
31's the mic.
On first down, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Pass incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Wilson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts
4th down.
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it.
Let's go. 31's the mic. Time to go night-night. 31's the mic. Cut. Let's go. 4 down.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he finds Daniels. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Come get some. Come on, 14, fight it.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
31's the mic. Hey, let's get in that hole. 31's the mic.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This is caught. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll look to run with Taylor. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Your chain, name, I like your respect. Give them more than when I get expecting at the back. In fact, I sat down with my accountant. He said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more.
What? 280. They gonna need some therapy after this. He's crashing. He's checking crack. Check.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard on what should be the final play of the first half. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. He can run and he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Russell Wilson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the 10. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And from this spot in the field to the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 22. He's back to throw here to start the drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards on the play. First down. Now Rodgers. Blitz coming and down he goes. J.J. Watt in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. Got a man. It's Tonyan complete. Now the ball comes loose. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out. Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Wilson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. From the gun, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete here.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Looking deep for Adams. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Packers have taken the lead.
The kick is
well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
You got nothing. 31's the mic. Man, that's trash. That's trash. 31's the mic. Let's go double count right here. Double count.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
It's a gain of 7.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing is Rodgers. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Davante Adams.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. On for the point after, Corey Vedvik. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Packers 21, Cardinals 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Caught left side, Hopkins. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, and this one incomplete.
Wilson's
too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Here's Wilson. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. 8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always...
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. J.J. Watt that time able to do what he does best, and that's sack the quarterback.
2nd down.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. On play action, Rodgers. Flushed out right. Looking deep for Adams. He's got it at the 15. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 47 yards.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout, and they hook up again for another big play.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Got a man open, it's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay.
17, Devontae.
4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. Vedvik now for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
11 more on that one and another 1st down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire 2nd half.
He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 5. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
2 yards.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
At the 5-yard line.
Back near the goal line. Here's Rodgers.
Rodgers pass.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And this one is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 44-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Now a play fake here on first down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
Loss of 8 yards.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And he's going to go down again.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson. Hit as he throws there. Incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
You got 3 down. 31's the mic. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
He'll buy some time right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. Sliding out of the pocket. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah,
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals get a bit closer.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Rodgers looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams, 56 yards. And the Packers, extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 37.
Oh, yeah,
And
that's how
into
we...
the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Cardinals 14.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Trip. You got Trip. You got 3.
One last shot for Wilson. On the slant, complete to Hopkins.
Today,
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep